This players are coming online now, so at least we'll have a Terran player.
Great. Okay, so most probably we will have ZVT for the first game.
Yeah.
Okay, I started the stream and I hope the volume is okay if there is somebody there. I would like to have any feedback. I'll call my guys. If there is someone who can check it. One of my players has problems joining the channel because of the OP at the beginning.
Oh.
it's old school
Oh, nice.
and they have problems with it. Okay, Mokj is here as well. He will be our second or third player. Right now Marine is cooking something, so he needs to be flexible and not to make his girlfriend angry about it.
Yeah, that's good. Just good to prioritize your girlfriends and wives and family.
Yeah, StarCraft first, the rest is going after that.
Yeah.
the right way of prioritizing things.
Agreed.
Okay, so I hope we'll have feedback from somebody in the channel, anybody live watching us. Please tell me, do you hear us well?
I can hear you well at least, so I figured that goes to the stream as well.
Yeah, the connection between us is alright, I think. I
Yeah.
hear you well as well. The people don't hear me well. I need to upper the volume a bit for the microphone.
Do you have music on?
No, just the StarCraft music.
Yeah.
Sound check. Check, check.
I'm not Czech. I'm Norwegian.
So, how is your team? You're getting back on track, right?
Yeah, at least some of us are, and hopefully we'll get more.
Cool. Real nice. I like to see old school people getting back into the game, and hopefully we'll drag some of the new guys.
Yeah, it would be really nice. I do miss our clan wars.
Oh yeah. Well, it's rehearsal for the real battle someday. Okay, I started the stream in Psistorm.eu, which is the Bulgarian hub for StarCraft gamers. I found the key, by the way, after like 15 minutes of looking at the web page of Twitch. It was awful, it's awful. I cannot navigate in this thing. But found it.
Nice.
Okay, Mitaki's here. He will be our first player.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to turn up the volume a little bit. Okay. Almost ready.
Hmm.
It's exhausting these days.
Yeah.
Uh, so today in Bulgaria it's called Niki Day.
Yeah.
We celebrate name days because most of the names are named after some saint or some important personality.
Mm.
And on these days it's like a second little birthday. And
Yeah.
there are a lot of people called Niki or Nikolai or Nikola or Nina, for example, and
Mm.
they celebrate. And in Bulgaria, when we have a day when we celebrate with food, it is a big day. And today we eat a lot of fish, so it's kind of
Nice.
big day, like the biggest day before Christmas.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so I was to my parents' place. My grandma was there as well. She was preparing fish all day,
Mm.
and they took the fish. We went there, ate a lot, and now I'm full and ready for a lot of StarCraft action.
Nice. That's awesome.
Awesome to see you guys again
Yeah,
in
you
action.
too. Uh,
We have a lot of history behind.
yeah, that's true. Should I make the game, or do you want to make it? If you got stuff to do, I could make the
If you
game in the
want, go
meanwhile.
ahead. Yeah, better go ahead. I'll
Hmm.
check if everything else is alright.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't got my video camera on, so probably people will see me. Hi.
Oh, nice.
So how do you prefer to call you, Magner or Incomplete?
I think it's easier to just call me complete.
Alright. The battle for the floppy.
Yes.
And I didn't receive the floppy in the end.
No, you didn't. I still owe you that one.
And today I booked a ticket to Korea, so in May I'll try to figure out how do Koreans do their stuff with the floppies and how they're so good in StarCraft.
Nice. Do I make the game or you?
You make, go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm joining by you.
Mm. It still hasn't been made.
Ah, okay. Battle.net is crazy.
Yeah. Could try again. 1-on-1.
I think it pretty much depends on the name. When I try
Yeah.
to put some name that I can figure out easily, just Battle.net doesn't listen to me and doesn't do anything. And when I type random letters, it's great. Okay, for P1.
Yeah. And there it worked.
The cool stuff is that we can join by our friends in Battle.net, which is really
Yeah.
cool. Let me call Mitak as well. Ah, here he is.
Yeah.
Ah,
Guess I'll just close the other slots, so just me and you to have as little lag as possible.
hopefully everything will be alright, and I hope everything will be alright with the stream because, well, my PC needs some cleaning. I mean, software cleaning, and
Yeah.
it can be laggy. So, people on the stream, please give some feedback if the volume of the sound is alright, if you can hear both of us, me and Incomplete, and if the video is alright. Please, 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 and thank you.
Hmm. Just start the game.
Aye. Mogwai. Does
Yeah.
this mean something? Or it's just
I
a name?
actually haven't asked him about it. Maybe I should do that afterwards. I kind of like it.
Yeah, it sounds nice, I think.
Yeah. Whoops.
Okay,
Yeah.
we are in the game. So what we got here? We got this improvised clan war between Team Psi and Team ReV. And this is Mitak, who is the Zerg player on top. And on the bottom of the map, called Outsider, you can see Mogwai, who is the Terran player. For now, maybe other Terran players will come in action a little bit later. It's going to be interesting match. What I can say about our player Mitak is that he is kind of aggressive player, Zerg, like mid-level. He is not the best players, but he is improving lately. Never mind that he has a child and a wife and lots of responsibilities. He really enjoys the game these days.
Nice.
What about Mogwai? Can you share us some tasty info about him?
Yeah, I think he's a really nice player. Really friendly. And I think he's a lot better than he thinks he is. I'm not sure. I've mostly seen him in TVPs, so I'm not sure what he feels about TVZ and such. So it should be quite exciting.
I have seen as well Mitak playing mostly ZVP, and I am not quite sure how he is playing against Terran. It will be interesting to me to see.
Yeah.
For now I see the early pull, which talks to me that it will be some aggression. And he will scout with his drone. Mogwai.
Yeah.
But Mogwai doesn't want to be seen.
No. He's keeping it quite safe. It looks like, is it a 1 Rex expand maybe? If it's keeping the SUVs at the ramp?
Mm-hmm. I think so as well. Some Zerglings coming out for Mitak. In Norway, do you have any different word for the Zerglings other than Zerglings, obviously, or Lynx?
No, we use the same words as in the game.
Because in Bulgaria, in the different regions of the country, well, at least a long time ago, the Zerglings had different names. Like in the northern parts of Bulgaria, Zerglings were mostly called rabbits.
Nice.
Because they jump and are like rabbits. In Sofia, okay, the Zerglings.
Yeah.
They're killing. It will be tough time for Norway.
Yeah.
Let's see SCV Micro. He's okay for now, haven't lost any SCVs, but lost lots of mining time.
Yeah.
He's building an additional bunker.
Yeah, and it's a stressful situation having Lynx in your base, so it's kind of nice solution to just get a bunker.
Yeah.
And he's making a lot of good damage now with the Lynx. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he lost only 2 Lynx and killed 2 Marans, an SCV. Didn't delay the command center.
Yeah.
Which is good for Mogwai. But well, the damage pays off. The early pull and economic that is lost.
It keeps making a lot of links, which will prevent the expansion from getting up, so that's right. I kind of like that, and also that is getting the expansion over at the left. Because I often, when I do micro like that, I get so caught up in it that I forget my macro, but he's on top of it, so that's real nice.
Well, he has 300 minerals, but he's doing alright, mostly because of this ninja expansion.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll get back to the Zerglings. In Sofia, well, it's in the western part of Bulgaria. They are called dogs.
Nice.
And I recall even in the books. Have you read the books about StarCraft? Oh.
It was Mandich.
Oh, he
didn't get the SCVs around.
Bunker.
Yeah.
Not good. And more links are coming.
Yeah. It's going to be hard to recover. All the bunnies.
It's possible to recover. GG.
GG.
Fast one. I didn't expect that. I know that Mitaki is aggressive player, but didn't expect such outcome. So, have you read the books about StarCraft, the history?
No, I haven't.
In the first one, where the humans touch the Zerg for the first time, not touch, just meet. The first things that coming over are Zerglings, and there are strange news on the TV, which cause something like strange dog-like animals are killing everyone or something like that.
Yeah.
So I can see the parallel, how they can be viewed as dogs.
Yeah, that's true. We don't have anyone else right now, so I think I'll just play.
Okay.
So I guess we'll have to hang up and you'll have to just commentate.
Okay, I'll try to talk as much as possible on the game and as least as possible on the Zerglings.
Yeah, you can talk crap about me.
Just make sure that your wall is alright and tight.
Yes, I'll try.
Good luck, mate.
Thank you.
Okay guys, so I'm left alone and will stream at least this game by myself without Incomplete, who will play the second game against Mitak. The second map will be Fighting Spirit, which is kinda good map for Zerg against Protoss, because lots of ways that the Zerg player can be aggressive against his opponent. KOTH is here. I'm not sure if he will be the second player or... Okay, let me talk for a second with Magnar. Okay, so KOTH will be Res second player. Okay, hey.
Hello.
Again.
Yes.
ZVZ. KOTH is playing Zerg, right?
He's Protoss.
Ah, he's Protoss. Okay, I thought he's Zerg. And
Yeah.
how his nickname is pronounced exactly?
I guess it's Exos.
KOTH. Okay.
But you can, I guess you can kind of call him whatever you want.
Okay,
You have a link?
the Protoss guy.
Yeah.
Hmm?
But I was wondering if you could put a link to the stream on...
Yeah, sure. On the channel or somewhere else?
Yeah, probably just in channel.
Okay.
Thanks.
Just paste it.
Let's see.
Okay, Mitaki is ready.
Oh, this name stuff.
It's terrible.
uh,
So annoying from time to time.
uh,
I'm annoyed that my tab key doesn't work properly in StarCraft. I'm trying to switch between whispering mode and chatting to all, and it just doesn't...
yeah.
And Bach in Bulgarian is something like fuck.
Ah. Good.
So we are completely on the same page.
Oh. Does it have something to do with the maps, or...?
No, it's just the names. Just
Just
type
bug.
any kind of letters that you want, and I will
Yeah.
join by you, and Exos will join by you, and Mitak will join by me, and everything will be alright.
Yeah.
Just mash this keyboard. And in Bulgaria we like to call the Mutalisks winged ducks.
Nice.
Because duck is like a game of words about something between dick and just another way to call it the penis.
Ah.
So we have winged ducks around. Okay, you're in a lobby, I'm joining. I'll call me Duck as well to join by me. So is Exus your best player?
Yeah.
At least I remember that he was really good.
Yeah. He's a really good player.
Cool. Is he active now?
Yeah, he's quite active now. He goes to school though, so he's got a lot of exams and such. So I'm not sure if he's as active as he was way back when, but he still plays a lot.
Nice. I tried 2 or 3 times to get back into the game, but I don't have the time to play like before, and I just started playing properly. I got some clue about and idea about what's going on and what's going to happen, and I don't have to play. I don't have time to play like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and I feel sad about that. Well, we are in the game. Fighting Spirit is the map. On top right side is Exos, the white Protoss, who we are really curious to see. At least I'm curious to see how he will play. And Mitak, who won the first game, is on the bottom right side, on the same map, of course, Fighting Spirit.
Yes.
Standard wall for Exos.
Yeah. I'm excited to see if he's going for the gateway or a forge.
Recently, did you watch the game between Warva and Legend from this weekend?
Yeah.
I just reminded of it.
Yeah, that was awesome.
It was really fun.
Yeah.
I'm just amazed by the difference in the levels, how Warva can play with his foot and win against one of the best Protosses ever outside Korea.
That's really impressive. I mean, even though he's been inactive for a long time and haven't really played, as I understand,
well,
he's still a monster Protoss.
I heard that he had like more than 1,000 games recently.
Nice.
He is not as active as he used to be, definitely. And he had lost a lot of training, shape, mood, everything.
Yeah.
And Warva is an active pro gamer who is like top 5 in Korea. But in the end, this is Legend, and he is kinda legendary for the China people.
Yeah.
Forge Expand.
Yeah. That's a safe and nice build. I'm also able to spot there's not too many Zerglings, so he doesn't really need more than that one cannon.
Yeah. He's not so aggressive as the previous game. I mean Mitak. Interesting position for the gateway, I can say. Or he may add another pylon on the right side of the gateway and this way to block the choke. I'm not sure how it will.
Yeah, I think I saw that on a stream. It might have been an ASL game.
Mhm.
Trying to sneak the probium, but yeah.
Without success.
Yeah, it's holding it real nice off.
A fast second expansion for Mitak.
Yeah.
The left side.
Real nice to take that expansion.
Mhm.
Because then I can just put up some Sunkens and some Sim City, and then I can get a free main base as well afterwards.
Yeah. I recently found out that what main art means. I didn't know till like a few months ago. And it means the transition of the workers from the main to the expansion, for example. Or any kind of transition of lots of workers from one base to another.
Nice. I didn't know.
Yeah. I was just curious because you know Maynard that I think he was Swedish player long time ago.
Yeah, it rings a bell.
Yeah, in early 2000 something like that.
Yeah.
And there is a streamer Maynard, or at least caster. I don't know him very well because I don't have the time to watch so much StarCraft or anything. But that attracted my attention to try to research and find what does this main art mean, because obviously it's not a name, it should mean something.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Nice.
2 Evo chambers for Mitak.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, what that means.
Yeah. Interesting. I don't
If
know
it's going...
if you will upgrade the melee attack or the range one.
I was wondering about that too, if it's a strong Hydralisk play, or at first I was thinking that maybe it was going for masslings and upgrades or something like that, but...
Yeah, and now he has a lair and a lot of drones, another hatchery, it's a strange build, and these 3 zealots and Wonderboom will do a lot of things, I think. They're going straight ahead to the expansion on the left side.
Yeah, that should force a lot of...
I don't
forces.
think Mitak knows about it. He will know.
Yeah, true. Yeah, it's kind of hard situation. He has to have some Hydras in the base to fend off the Corsair. And now he's sending back all the Lings.
He had to put at least one cannon, one sun cannon, I think.
Yeah. He's killed a lot of drones there. Yeah. And I was also sending a couple of Zealots into the natural at the main.
Where he has only 2 links.
Yeah. This should be able to take some drones. And it also makes it a lot harder to defend. You need to kill stuff all over the place. Yeah. Nice.
Oh, and he has a leg speed upgrade.
Yeah.
The research is done.
Yeah. He was able to do a lot of damage with that.
Yeah. No Zerg should allow such thing. He's on good position. I mean Exus, and now he will have the map control, I believe.
Yeah, he should be in a very strong position now, and it probably has Storm in not too long, and Observers should be up before the Lurkers are a threat.
And these Zealots.
Yeah.
They will do a lot. Again.
Yeah. You see there's a 1-1 upgrade on the Zerglings.
Okay, so we now know what upgrade was it.
Yeah. 2 more Zealots in the main. And on the natural. It was a really good, nice time to send them there as the rest of the units was defending the other expansion. Ooh.
Really strong push.
Yeah, it's really strong.
A lot of Zerglings, but they're not so good against Zealots.
Yeah. And I guess you need a good Sim City to keep the Zealots off at the base.
Yes, yes,
With some
definitely.
Sunkens and such in the back. But that's easy to say and not so easy to
Well,
do.
it's needed to be done.
Yeah, it's true. But I like the way Mitak was thinking though. You know, getting up the expansion, setting up the other expansion, and was preparing for the SimCity with the extra hatchery. I like
Well,
the upgrades.
yeah, the upgrades are nice. What I didn't like is that he has 4 hatcheries, and I don't know, just this strategy is really weird to me.
Uh,
He didn't have enough when he had to have something to fend off the Zealots with the Dragoon on the left hand side, and after that he was just not knowing what's going on.
Yeah, I think that comes mostly down to building placement.
All these Dark Templars, Bisu power.
Yeah, tearing it up.
Oh,
And also at the base. Oh, yeah.
everywhere.
Oh, and the storm drop. Exusus was
GG.
all over the place. GG.
Absolutely. GG.
Uh,
1-1. Tie.
Yes.
So let me see who will be our second player. Pretty much depends on what's going on with my guys, because Mokja, for example, has some guests at his place and Marai needs to cook.
Uh,
I'll check them both, and whoever is ready to play now will go.
yeah.
Need a minute.
I also guess since now we have some other players from our clan that we could probably use them instead of Exus.
I'm alright with such thing, but we will break the cycle.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. We can see other guys and later on to him to play. I don't know, what do you prefer? I'm mostly here for the show.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, me too. And I also think it's nice to give the other players of the clan a chance to play. And I figured Exus is really, really good. And of course, I don't know the level of your players in general. But that he might be. Yeah.
Well, I know him that he is really good player, so I believe that he can beat anyone. Of course, there will be players who can challenge him and maybe beat him, but who knows? It's a StarCraft.
Yeah, that's true.
Can be anything. Anything can happen. Ah, my tab key is killing me. Okay. I just want to put my smile on the chat. Not
Nah.
anymore. Just to click on what?
Oh! Where it says down on the left in the chat stuff, when it says Cybers Rever and the blinking.
I don't understand which one.
Yeah, you know when you write down the bar at the bottom,
Yeah.
at the left there, it says Psy versus Rev, and then you left click on that, and then you get up all the people you're talking to plus the channels.
I don't think it works to me. Or I don't...
Yeah, not in, you know, the bar at the very bottom.
Yeah, where I type my message. Right?
Yes, where you type it, and on the green, or you know,
just above it, where the message is shown. Yeah, I can tap on somebody's name, I mean to write him a message, but I don't find how to change it to the channel. Or maybe I'm just retarded. Most of the times this is the case.
It's okay, I'm retarded too. Let's see if I can find the link to this. I can check the stream.
I'm clicking anywhere, everywhere. Alright, this is the class for retards, and we, the retards,
If you go,
don't
yeah, I'm looking at your mouse now. Take your mouse and take it to the left.
Alright.
A bit to the left. Yes. A bit more.
Where more? I'm completely on the left.
There. Yes, down there. And then slightly more down, where it says Grast.
Ah, genius! Whoa! Alright, thank you. Thank you, and thank you, Exhaust as well. Wow, 21st century. Oh my god. Whoa. Okay. Battle.net is more smart than me. I'm just retarded, and everything else is alright with Battle.net.
Yeah.
Okay, so Marine will be... Okay, yes, Marine will be our next player. And I need to... Oh. And the third map is... which was it? Circuit Breakers?
Yeah.
Cool. Will Exos play for you the next game, or somewhere else?
Vertical will come.
Okay. We have one dead player for each team.
Yes, we do.
Mogwai and Mitak. And Maran is one of our oldest players. I mean,
Nice.
playing since pretty much the beginning and Mugja as well.
Nice.
And Marine was the co-leader of the national team, of the Bulgarian A team, since 2004 maybe. I became the leader in 2008 and he continued to support me and support everything. So he is really into the community and into the game. Not so much playing right now, or at least not right now, the last 7 or 8 years, but he's always somewhere there in StarCraft or in the community.
Nice.
Quite a nice guy.
Yeah.
He's working nearby where I work, like
Oh yes.
10 minutes away. We meet from time to time at the place we eat for lunch.
Yeah. That seems like a really nice thing to be able to do.
To eat?
One thing is to talk to people online, but the different thing is to actually meet them and such.
Oh yeah, definitely. This is the moment where the people become community, I believe.
Yeah, agreed.
And I'm thinking about doing some kind of little tournament around the Christmas holidays here in Sofia. Hopefully I will have it won't be a big event, it will be only like 8 players or something like that, just for the fun. I don't expect any funds, any money to be involved, just for the giggles.
Hmm.
I should go bottom. Can you open one more slot for the observer so I can go down?
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
And Marine, I don't know what he will play because he is like on equal level with any of the races. He is not really good with anything right now, but he knows what's going on with any race.
Hmm. I guess they're ready.
Hope so.
Yeah. KOTH. That should be interesting.
Okay. Circuit breaker is the map.
Yeah.
And on the right side is vertical with a K.
Hmm.
And on the left side is marine with white color.
Yes. Yeah. And vertical or Hasuniko is also. I guess that's the nick I know him as. He's been around for a very long time. And I think he can... I haven't played against his Protoss. I've only played against his off races. But I really struggle to beat him. And usually I lose. So I think his Protoss should be fairly good.
I feel a similar way to Marine, because what we have played like the last 10 games, I think I had won once, maybe twice at most.
Yeah.
And I'm struggling against him.
Mm.
But I'm really rusty, you know.
Yeah, so it could be a pretty exciting game.
I believe that me and you were kind of similar level, maybe the same, and if they both are a little bit above us, it should be show.
Yeah.
Interesting match, I hope.
Yeah.
Well, except our PvP, you didn't have a lot of luck.
Yeah, you crushed me there.
Well, it was kind of a build order win, just had the luck to have the better build order or something like that. I don't think it was about the skill, at least these games.
He's being able to deal some damage with his drone.
Yeah.
I guess that makes it more dangerous for potential circling attacks. If it's already a bit weakened. But it might get his shields up too fast, so that it really matters.
I have one more player who came online, but he won't be able to play because he has a name day. One of the guys that celebrate today. Can you tell me how was the channel name to tell him where to go?
Psi versus ReV. I can write it if you'd like.
I wrote it down to him.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Psi versus ReV. I thought that we went to ReV versus Psi.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Whatever. I'm a bit lost with this. Okay, Cybercore on the wall. I personally don't like putting more than one important building on the wall, like the forge, because if there is some kind of Hydra aggression or lurkers, they can kill it really easy.
Yeah, that's true. I was thinking about that. It's a really nice wall, but it looks very vulnerable to early Hydra play. If you lose too much too important tech to that, that can deal more damage than it needs to.
It just can be a disaster.
Yeah, so I guess the pylon probably should be part of that wall instead of the cybernetic score.
Okay, a second photon cannon.
Yeah, and now he's going for the Hydralisk. So it should be exciting to see if it's a three hatch bust.
I think it is a 3-hatch bust. Or maybe some kind of 3-hatch Hydra push into macro build, something strange, but for now I think he will make a lot of Hydras.
And he's able to scout it, so he should get up a lot of cannons. So yeah, it's getting him up. So he should hold, but I'm a bit worried about the tech. If he should, that it's being forced to buy a new cybernetics core.
And he's lagging behind. I mean, the vertical doesn't have citadel or something like that. This can be bad.
Yeah, that he was able to scout it and get up the cannons in time.
This is the good news.
Yeah, that's really good news for him. So he's
he will stay alive, but pretty much I think that it will depend on the choices of Maran. Will he continue to make more Hydras, or he will just switch and continue with his technology?
Yeah.
For now he's making more and more Hydras.
Yeah. So I think generally if the Hydra bus doesn't work, you're way behind on economy. So it doesn't have any drones on the top. Well, he has one drone now on the top expansion. Very few drones on his natural. So he's really put a lot of economy into those Hydras, and when they don't really pay off, he's quite set behind, since Vertical has been able to build probes all the time. Should be exciting enough if it's able to take it, sending some probes. And it was a vision on the other mineral line, so he's able to probe drill.
Okay, the Hydras are attacking.
Mm.
My girlfriend is preparing to go have a bath, and I just told her that my camera is on. And she just looked at me like, just imagine how she looked at me.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Vertical is staying alive.
Yeah. And is also able to keep the cybernetics core.
Yeah, but Maran doesn't seem to look interested in this cyber core. He wants to kill more and more cannons and maybe crush the wall.
Mm. It's also nice that Vertical keeps making... GG.
What? What happened?
The Hydra Blast failed. And at that point you're so far behind in economy.
I thought he will switch or do something economical.
Yeah,
What the?
I guess
GG.
Yeah, GG. And there might be some Dog Templar in his base that we didn't pay attention to.
Yeah, I had troubles. Okay. Mugja will be our next player.
Hmm.
Narayan just told me that he had to finish as soon as possible because of reasons. So, yeah, because I didn't like the strategy. I asked him why are you doing this? We try to make some fun games, and Hydra Push isn't the most fun thing to do.
So yeah, I'm not sure if I see go.
Python?
Yes.
And Mugja is playing Terran, and Vertical is Protoss, so we won't have Zerg player, because I believe that Python is imbalanced, and Zergs have some advantage.
Yeah.
Well, in ZVT I'm not sure about it, but in ZVP definitely Zerg has a lot of opportunities everywhere on the map.
There we go.
Success?
Yes! Great success!
Okay, I hope Mugja will come soon, because he didn't respond at the chat, at least in Battle.net. I told him to join by me, and hopefully he will see it soon. Okay, he's here.
Yeah.
With these impressive stats.
Very nice. I have coffee.
I think about wine or beer, you got coffee.
Yes. I'm boring that way.
Okay, fourth game. It is Mugja versus Vertical. Mugja is on the bottom. The map is Python. Green Terran against Vertical, who is on the left hand side at 7 o'clock. The purple Protoss.
Yes.
I like purple.
Yeah, it's a very nice color.
Mm-hmm.
I also like this green. Two really nice colors.
I wanted to paint one of the rooms here in such kind of green, but then I realized that it will be awful to live in such room. So
Yeah. Nice.
I had to change my decision.
Yeah. That's true. And I kind of like these positions on the map, which is quite exciting. Since I guess it's bad rush distance for Terran, or is it okay? It looks... Well, it's not the worst one, but...
Well, the positions are good for aggressive players or for unorthodox players who try to do stuff with dropships or shuttles.
Yeah.
To try to, I don't know, to be not so standard in their style.
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess Reaver is quite likely from the Protoss. And maybe some, as you mentioned, dropship, and you could probably put some tanks and start attacking the main, turtle up there from his own base, maybe. But I'm not sure how normal that is.
Or maybe to see an old school getting his way through the high ground, I mean the Terran, and trying to occupy the low ground, and then again go up on the high ground of the Protoss.
Yeah.
Which is kind of lost tempo style.
Yeah.
But I thought such thing can happen.
Yeah, it was really bad to play against. I had a friend in, well, we're still friends, but, well, in death, he's called now Yorichi back then.
Mm-hmm.
When we played in high school, he'd do that to me. Oh, took an SCV. Yeah. And I got so mad at him.
It's really annoying for the Protoss.
Yeah, it is.
One of the most annoying things in StarCraft.
Yeah.
At least for me.
Yeah, I agree. The Terran still has 3 SCVs on the gas, so I guess we won't be seeing the
second factory.
Well, this is exciting. But this is a build I rarely see. But it can be really strong.
And Vertical is researching the range of the Dragoons, so he most probably won't go to make reverse.
Yeah. You might make him a bit late. I think it's kinda normal to get range, but I might be wrong.
Well, if you want to go for river drop, you need to be right on the time and to skip the range of the Dragoon, so to have this 150 gas into the robotics facility and to be able earlier on to make the rivers and everything else that is needed. So most of the time, if the Protoss doesn't skip the range and goes for river, the Terran just has 2 turrets, enough tanks and mines to fend off the aggression, and it's a bad situation for the Protoss.
That's true, but I think maybe the situation has changed a bit since Protoss really need the range. against most Terrans, since most Terrans often go a lot of Marines and a Vulture, and I think it's the 10-10
Well,
push or something from.
you need to pick which thing do you prefer? Do you prefer to have a river with the river you can kill easily tons of Marines and do a lot of damage to the tanks and be aggressive in the main of the turn, for example?
Yeah.
Or you want to be safe, so you can get your dragoons, have the range that can be in help to defend against mines, for example, from the vultures, and in general to be okay, to be fine. And it's pretty much about the choice, I believe. But later on it comes the difference when you need the range, and you may have an observer. You most probably have an observer, but you don't have range, and if you're not perfect with your micro, with the dragoons, with each one mine, your dragoons will just die and you cannot get out of your base.
Yeah.
And what the Protoss is doing looks like the so-called bulldog strategy, but it won't work well against what Mugji has. Do you know the bulldog strategy? That you get as much as possible units out of the gateways. You get one shuttle, put in there 4 zealots, and it's something like an all-in.
Yeah.
You need to kill the Terran right there. But Mugji has a lot of tanks, and these tanks are really strong.
Yeah, this is a really strong push.
They are really strong, and for example, if Vertical had a river, he could be able to keep Mugji away from his natural.
Yeah, that's true.
But one misclick and you're gone.
I wonder if he let that mine go down just so he can mine drag those. Ooh.
Most probably, yeah.
Yeah. That was a really nice little touch. And I think that saved him there. And he also, I think the Terran overextended a bit. Could have had a sieged line downstairs first,
Yeah,
or on the ramp.
definitely. Absolutely. Absolutely. Vertical was patient enough and was able to get in a better position right behind his the choke.
Yeah. That was a really nice defense. But I really liked the build the Terran did. That was a really, really strong rush.
Oh yeah.
It seemed like he had a really good timing for it too.
But now he doesn't have a turret. I'm not sure about his siege upgrade, but whatever, he doesn't have tanks. One tank right now. And Vertical, I think he can kill him right now, but if he wants to wait more, the game will normalize and we'll see what will go from there.
Yeah.
What will happen.
It's true.
Overall, I like how Vertical is playing, and Mugji is doing strange stuff. He has a Goliath. It can be useful against the shuttle, definitely.
Yeah. Especially if he's expecting some Reaver play, maybe. That's a really good choice.
If I'm on the Terran's place, I would be more concerned about Dark Templars.
Yeah.
Invisible units overall.
Yeah, true.
Okay, first turret.
And it does have the Templar archives. It should be exciting if he's trying to go for an early storm play, or if it's a DT. It's DT. Nice.
Yeah.
Exactly what you feared.
And Muji is unprepared. He doesn't have a turret in his main.
Yeah, that's true.
He just started a concert station.
Yeah. I mean, if it had a turret in his base and a building hovering over it, he would be quite safe from a drop like this.
Yeah.
He's soon having his comsat station though, so it should be exciting how this pans out.
Oh, 2 Dark Templars. Killing stuff.
Yeah.
Use the scan if you want to leave.
Shuttle going down.
He won't use this scan. He doesn't know about the Dark Templar.
Yeah.
That's strange.
Ah, he might have been too busy with the supply depot to defend there.
And this Dark Templar have 3 kills.
Yeah. It's just gonna wreak havoc now. Ah, well, he does have a comsat on his expansion, which should clear this out now.
He remembered about it.
Yeah. But he's been able to deal a lot of damage there. And is still dealing damage.
And getting his third expansion, second time in third base.
Yeah, that's true.
And there is huge difference in the limits. 60 versus 100.
Yeah.
A lot of units for vertical. His economy will stabilize now, and I believe he can create a lot of units.
Yeah. I guess he should be having the gateway explosion pretty soon.
I wonder what will he choose between. I see a lot of early Stargate, early arbiters in PvT nowadays.
Yeah. Especially now that he is ahead, I guess an arbiter would be really nice to get a recall, get the Terran out of position, and then being able to just storm down the base. And this is also a really hard map for Terran to play on when you're gonna get out on the map, since it's so open.
Yeah.
So hard to get out.
And when you're not flush.
Yeah.
But
so Terran did a really good start build there, though. Since if you're gonna have a hard time getting out, a rush can be really, really good.
I'm so amazed how Flash is still the best one, and he's the best by far.
Yeah, that's true.
When StarCraft 2 came out, I was kinda happy because finally I won't see Flash winning everything, because the last 1 or 2 years of BroodWar before StarCraft came out, I was really annoyed because I spent a lot of time watching StarCraft. I spent a lot of time being interested in all these pro gaming stuff and all these Koreans who play StarCraft and everything else, and just Flash came there and killed everyone.
Yeah.
And he continues to do so.
Yeah, it's really insane that he's able to do that.
Yeah. After all this time, after all these switches between different games, and I don't know, he's just from another planet.
Yeah.
I'm always rooting for his opponents, Always want to see him
Yeah.
lose, but it doesn't happen.
That's true. And now
I-
Darren is moving out.
Yeah,
He's going out straight into the middle of the map.
he's
And
trying
this might be very dangerous since he doesn't have any mines or turrets or anything, so it's really vulnerable.
to siege there, bringing
Hmm.
more units. Didn't
Yeah.
scan. Okay, scan going down, but this scan doesn't do anything because there aren't any mines or killing game observers. And with this storm and all these units, vertical is just going through there.
Yeah.
Well, the Terran lost a lot of minerals, spent a lot of minerals that didn't pay for themselves in the early game when he pushed with the 5 tanks.
Yeah, that's true. Now it's also reset the tank count. It keeps expanding.
Not good position for the Terran.
Mm.
Well, it is a Terran player, so
Yeah.
the Terrans are able to do impossible comebacks. So there is some chance, little but some.
Yeah. He's really smart about the vultures now, running around dealing a lot of damage.
Placing mines here and there.
Yeah.
Good
That's
cannons
really-
for vertical, I want to say.
Yeah.
And I really like the positioning of the gateways and everything on the top, on the
Yeah,
second
sure.
expansion.
Yeah. Really nice to have some gateways there in case the Terran comes pushing up on your front door. And you really need that flank.
And when you're Terran, you need to do a lot of clicking around the buildings to make the units go to where you want to go, and they just go to a cannon.
Yeah.
Which is really hard for Terrans. So I really like the positioning of the buildings overall.
Yeah, that's true.
Vertical.
Mm.
But and I think he can make even more gateways. You see, he is over 1000 minerals and gas. He can
Yeah.
spend this. Okay, he spent some minerals on zealots, I suppose.
Mm.
I only want one other thing from StarCraft Remastered.
Mm.
I want to see the tab with all the production tab with all the buildings and units and researches that are going on.
Yeah. I kind of like that there isn't one. Gives us a bit more to talk about. What can this be? What's going on now?
The moment, the suspense, the moment that
Yeah.
you wait to see what's going on.
Yeah, it's great from a caster's perspective to not have it.
But when you have it, you can know what's going on and to be more prepared what will happen in the near future, so you can be more focused on what you're talking about.
Mm.
I don't know. This was one of the things that I really liked in StarCraft too. All the fancy things that the observers and the people who watch replays have.
Yeah, that's true.
And this other thing that they brought to remaster, that you can join by a friend, which is awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really good.
It's really useful and it's really nice. It's so annoying to remember what was the name of the game, what was the password, did he change it?
Yeah,
Doesn't
that's
work.
true.
Hey man, your password doesn't work.
Yeah, and here's a recall coming in.
Oh yeah, he is the repeater.
Oh, that's a big one.
of stuff.
And GG.
Still a lot of stuff outside, and yeah, GG.
Yeah.
Okay, vertical is the Bulgarian Slayer tonight.
Yeah.
Our last player, fourth one, will be Jim.
Yeah. That's your very last player?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think.
Is it okay if...
Yeah.
I got one more player. I'm thinking if he could get the chance to play too. If it's okay if he plays.
If it is alright to vertical and exhaust,
Yeah.
I don't mind. We are here for the show, as I said.
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess we're back to Outsider then?
Okay. Ritter Sport will be for you?
Yes.
The next player, okay. I'm just writing notes on my it's just a piece of paper. It's something like I like to do when I have Clown War or something like that, just to write down the name of the players and maybe to include the maps, but this time we know all the maps, so I don't include any maps in my notes.
Yeah.
Okay, coming, and hopefully Jim will come as well. Yeah, Exos said in the chat that Terran is pushing all the wrong ways this game, and that's true. He had to keep close to the high ground and don't go just in the center of the map and suicide. Jimmy's Zerk. Oh, I don't have my tag on my nickname because Battle.net crashed for me. Never mind.
Off we go.
To the ZVT.
Yeah.
We started with ZVT, we can finish with ZVT, or maybe not, we'll see. And Outsider is again the map as the first one. So it is ZVT, Psi.Gym versus Ritter Sport, ReV. And Jim is on the top side, little bit on the right. Zerk player, yellow color, against the Terran who is Ritter Sport, purple color again.
Yeah.
I like purple.
Yeah.
Well, when I was little kid, like 5-6 years old, this was my favorite color. After that I didn't like it so much, but it's a nice color.
Yeah.
I like, you know how I like my floppies?
Yes.
How? Purple?
Purple floppy?
Yeah. Purple floppy for the win.
Yes, I send it post mail. Yeah.
Let's see, Jim. Let me say a few words about Jim. Jim is an aggressive player, and in fact, I think he is one of the smartest players in Bulgaria since ever. I don't know.
Nice.
He's really playing smart. He's using the maps, he's using the builds, he's abusing whatever he can abuse.
Mm.
And he can play like the normal people play again as well.
Yeah.
But he's a really smart player. Well, the recent modes he is active, but before that he wasn't playing really much StarCraft for ages,
Mm.
like most of us.
Mm. Yeah, it's a really aggressive build. I'm excited to see what Ritter Sport. I'll call him Sport.
Okay.
I've played a lot against Sport, and in my experience, he often has he practices his builds a lot, and usually executes them really well. So it's often when we play, well, I'm ProDOS then, so it's a bit different there. But it's usually I die within the first few minutes, or I might take him on the long game, late game.
Mm-hmm.
But his builds are really nice. Oh, I was thinking there was going to be some Ling aggression. But it's the early Mutas maybe, or Lurker. I don't know.
I bet on Mutus. I just want to scream ducks flying in the sky with their wings. But we will see. Well, Jim is an aggressive player, and Mutas are kind of aggressive thing to do, so I think they will be Mutas.
Yeah.
And yes, Spire. Okay, Jim was able to get some Zerglings too.
Yeah, that's good. And I also like that Sport isn't taking all his Marines in, he's keeping some at the front in case he gets an attack.
Yeah. There can be a few other Zerglings ready to punish the SCV outside.
Yeah, that's true. It looks kind of dangerous to have... It doesn't really have that many Marines, and it doesn't have anything protecting them. Any, SimCity of any sort.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure if he scouted the early gas and the Lings.
I'm not sure as well. I was wondering, does he know what's going on?
Yeah.
He knows where Jim is, but does he know about the early mutas that are coming on? Because if I'm on his place as a Terran player and I see the early gas, I most probably will be ready to engage lots of links or something like that.
Yeah. It is getting the engineering bay here, and
I think he knows.
Yeah.
I think he knows, or if he doesn't know, he's sensing something.
Yeah. That's very possible.
He has some Terran feelings going on.
Yeah.
Okay, the winged ducks, or Krivati Patki.
Oh, sick timing on that turret.
Yeah, good one.
Uh,
And the Marines are right on where they need to be.
Yeah, that's true. So I can run back and forth from the turrets.
More turrets. Really good micro by Jim as well.
Yeah.
It's really nice positioning by Sport.
That's true.
And what is Reaper? Does it mean something?
I don't know. I think he might be from German. I'm thinking that Ritter means rider or something, but I'm not sure at all. I might be completely wrong there. Oh, getting a medic there. Getting
Two
the
medics.
second medic.
Oh, he killed
That's
almost
some
all
really
of the
strong micro
Marines.
here. Yeah.
He killed all the Marines. And now, GG,
GG.
fast one.
Yeah. That was some really strong play from Jim.
Yeah, the early aggression. I thought that Ritter will be safe because he made the turrets right on time and he had his Marines up there ready to engage. But in the
Yeah, it
end...
was some really good timing on the turrets and such. And the placement and all.
GG. Okay, well, Jim is our last player, so it's up to you to pick who is next.
Yeah, I guess that's Exhaust. If Vertical isn't online.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jim proposes to play best of 3. If you want and Exus is available, we can do it. And if Vertical is not online, of course.
As I... Ah, never mind.
Exus says that he is afraid of Jim because of his micro. Jim may be afraid because of Exus' macro, for example. I don't know. Okay, so ZVP.
Yeah.
Jim versus Exos.
Yes. And I try to make a game.
Try again.
Yoo-hoo, here we go.
Okay, I'm joining by you, and can we have a break for a few minutes just to grab some, I don't know, glass of water or wine, something like that?
Yeah, sure. Should I just tell them that we're having a short break?
Yes, please, and we'll come. Be right
Yeah.
back.
Well, for any of the viewers that are sitting here, I guess... Oops. And I've got my drink right here. We're pretty much at our last game now. Jim was talking about best of 2, best of 3, so it should be exciting if we're having 1 or 2 games or whatever we are. Talking a bit here in the chat. It's really nice to be able to play this clan war again from old. At least me and Grast had some show matches and some clan wars, and so there's some rivalry in here. Good old history. I think they were called Imp back then. And then they changed the nick to, well, the clan name to Psi. I'm not sure when, but I guess I could ask Grast when he comes back. Has some interesting games so far tonight. I guess we're left with our strongest players, more or less. Jim showing off some impressive Mutamicro.
Hey, I'm back.
Woohoo! Oh, that's a nice glass of wine.
I was wondering what to get and just got the wine and a glass of water.
Nice. They've been really ready to play.
Cool.
And Jim mentioned he had a bottle he could pee in by the chair, so... I was also talking a bit about our previous rivalries that we've had. We've got some history, especially me and you. And that you were Imp back then, but that changed to Psi. I'm not sure when that happened.
Well, in between we were If as well, Inner Fire. We just changed our management of the team, or maybe our sponsors, better name it this way.
Yeah.
back then we were Impulsive Gaming. After that we went under Inner Fire's head, which was back then the most prominent organization, Bulgarian esports organization.
Yeah, nice.
And when we switched to StarCraft 2, I decided that we don't receive as much as we would expect from our sponsors. We didn't have a lot of support, if I need to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
And I just decided that we better go under Psistorm, which is the Bulgarian community for StarCraft, and this way, if it's from the community, let it be for the community.
Yeah, that's really nice. Never seen.
At one point I didn't like that some teams were bragging that they are like top 30 in the world or something like that just because of us, and they didn't provide as much as we would need back then. Well, never mind, so let's go to the game. Jim on the left hand side, top. The White Zerg versus Exos, who is on the opposite angle on the left bottom side. The map is Fighting Spirit. I think the previous game Exos was playing on Fighting Spirit again, right?
Yeah.
The second
Are we
game.
going Can Rush? Yeah, that's true.
Oh. Okay, better placement.
Yeah.
Jim is not amused.
Yeah. It seems like he smelled it. And he knew something was up.
Well, the probe went behind the mineral line. I think he
Oh!
he can go around there. Okay. Doesn't look so good for Exos.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh, but he makes it anyway. Oh,
6 links are going out. Evolution chamber. I think Jim is Forge. Okay, the Forge makes a difference.
Oh, but it still gets around.
Didn't make a difference. Didn't make a difference. Back at home, Exus, I think he is safe. Maybe the cannon will be up right when the Zerglings will be at his base, so he will be alright.
Yeah.
But the thing that isn't alright to him is that he lost a lot of minerals doing fancy stuff that didn't work out.
Yeah.
No problems back at the natural.
I'm kind of unsure if that was, well, how much of the mistakes were on purpose and how much was real mistakes, because he rarely does that kind of cannon rush. If you maybe wanted some kind of response from the Zerg, and Jim has been really, handling it well. He's not overreacting, not overcommitting drones or anything. It's just been quite chill.
Yep.
So he's minimized the damage as much as possible, and that's quite impressive play.
One thing that I want to notice is that Jim doesn't seem like that he saw what happened in the game between Exos and Mitak, because he is trying a similar build to get his second expansion at the nature of one of the other bases.
Yeah.
Which was, I think, one of the problems of Mitak's build, because if he had his expansion on the normal second expansion place, he would be able to keep it safe a lot easier, because the distance isn't so long and the reaction time is shorter.
Yeah, but I think he should be able to pull it off if he sets up a proper SimCity it will make defending a lot easier,
Mm-hmm.
and it will get. So I do agree that it's easier to defend if it has a base that's a bit closer and the ramp and everything, but that it's worth the risk to get that base.
If he can keep it alive, he's getting a free main base. So
Yeah.
it's a better one from this perspective. If you
Yeah.
look at this
I guess. Yeah.
side of the things. The other difference that I see is that Jim just made one evolution chamber, which is quite better than the fast 2 chambers. Because if you're Zerk, you don't want to spend so much gas on upgrades so early on, because these, for example, 100 gas can go for Hydras, and they can keep you safe from Corsairs or little aggressions.
He's adding a hatchery in his base, but I'm not sure if I agree with that. I think he probably should use it at his expansions.
To build the Sim City.
Yeah. But then again, he's a much better player than I am, so he probably has a plan.
I know that he has a plan, but we'll see what will be the plan.
Yeah.
Because not every plan is a good plan.
Yeah. Yeah, now we see the first push on the legs, and the +1 is probably going to be ready. It might be ready just as he gets up there, maybe? Yeah, the +1 is up now.
A lot of zealots, I'm not sure if those Zerglings will be enough.
Yeah, he does have the carapace upgrade in time, but it remains to be seen if...
He has this upgrade, but the zealots are +1 attack, and they got the speed.
Ah, yeah.
So pretty much killed everything.
Yeah, that's really strong. If it had a bit more SimCity, he would be able to fend that off.
Yeah.
But they've just got too much space, I think. That was a nice split. Keeping 2 Zealots on the hatchery to ensure that it gets killed, and then taking the rest to fend off the circle.
Yeah. And more zealots are going on to Jim's base, and well, that's his problem. He decided to go for early lurkers, and this attack with the early zealots with the leg speed and with the attack upgrade, they're really strong, and no zealots are no Zerlings are enough to keep Jim safe.
Yeah.
More army for Exos. He is not showing intention to get another base, at least for now.
Yeah.
Well, he's checking the base in the mid, and a worker is going there right now.
Ooh. That's some clever play, putting the lurker down there to delay a expansion.
Do you know what I like doing ZVP lately?
No.
Mostly playing for the fun with Zerg. I like early Zergling aggression with Burrow. This way I can abuse the opponents, especially if they go for if a Protoss goes for 2 gates pressure, for example, or something involving a little bit later than a fast little expand, which is later than a fast expand, and right then I can borrow a Zerling
Nice.
everywhere, and this way to prevent the Protoss make his bases. It's
Yeah.
really cool and annoying for the Protosses.
That's really cool.
Most of the
And
time it doesn't pay off, but it's cool.
Yeah. It's more important to be cool than to win.
Yep, 100%.
Uh,
Well, if you are playing for 20 years.
yeah.
I still miss the vibe of the challenge from time to time, but when I get my mindset a little bit more competitive, I struggle to get a win, and then I upset. So
Yeah.
I'm saying it that I'm cool.
Yes.
It's not just that I cannot win a game, it's just that I'm cool.
Yes. That's good.
Okay, so Jim is preparing his defense now in a
Yeah.
way better way than before.
Mm.
But an observer is here for Exos, and he has
Yeah.
a lot of stuff. He sniped
Yeah.
the lurkers.
What
This
a
storm, oh my
storm!
god,
Oh.
it was a slaughter.
Yeah, it's really keeping it alive too. The observer, so I paid a lot of attention, so Jim couldn't be able to snipe it.
And if Jim snipes the observer,
Yeah, the entire attack stops because he only has one observer. And these lurkers have really done a lot.
only because of them he is still alive.
Yeah. And also the at the expansion, since Exodus hasn't been able to expand until now. So I guess he hasn't been able to capitalize quite as well on his advantage as he might have wanted to.
Mm-hmm, yeah. Okay, these links went through,
Yeah.
but they will do their stuff, like Zerlings running here and there.
Yeah. I also like that Exus is kind of being... He's not overextending too much. He's not, sending one wave after another on the Zerg thinking, well, I took his expansion, I've won this game, etc.
I'm trying to give the link to a friend of mine.
Yeah.
But gave it here.
Yeah. They keep going. Oh, should be nice to see how the attack goes.
Oh, nice storm again.
Oh yeah.
Second good storm. Third one. -1 observer. I like how Exos keeps his observers away.
Yeah, keeping him safe.
I see a lot of players, even good players, who keep their observers with the control, with all the other units, and they lose observers again and again and again just because of that. Even did you watch some of the ASL games from Africa, Star League? There were few really nice games between Rain and Warva, and in one of these games, Warva, well, Rain has everything. He had everything, all the map control. He had thousands of expands, thousands of minerals, all the tech he needs, but he kept losing observers again and again and again, just because he kept his observers with his control and didn't keep an eye on them to keep them just a little bit away.
Oh yeah.
And of course Warvel was really strong with his scourges and everything. But then I saw how Rain lost just because of this. And Rain is a really good player. I like him very much.
Yeah.
Jim had to get this expand, not the other one. Once he started, he will be safe. Overall, I think that both are kind of equal. Exus has a lot more army, but he is Protoss in the end, and it's kind of normal. It will be disturbing if the Zerg had more units and more limit than the Protoss at this point of the game. Oh, do you see the Harris with all the workers?
Oh, whoa.
Jim can be really annoying player.
Yeah.
I remember back in 2008 when Jim started playing, I was kind of teaching him, and even back then he was winning most of the games that we play just because of this his way of playing. He's so abusive.
Yeah. That was nearly 30 probes killed.
Yeah, right now Exos has like 7 or 8 probes.
Yeah. That was devastating. That was really good play by sneaking in some Zerglings there, but there's too much in his base and there's too many cannons at its expansion.
More Zerglings.
They shouldn't be able to do too much.
They won't do anything. He didn't even watch them.
Yeah.
To snipe the High Templar or something.
Yeah.
But it's a good thing for him to keep the Protoss away, because what Exos has, he may be able to kill Jim. I'm not sure, because of all the lurkers and all the defense that Jim has, but
yeah. If he
Exos
attacks,
has a strong army.
yeah, it's a really strong army. I really like the spread of the lurkers. And
by the way, the Protoss has really good upgrades.
Yeah.
Attack to armor, it's 18th minute, 19th minute. And he's already almost 3 upgrades. All those overlords, I think he had something in there.
Ah, yeah. Four observers coming.
And
got
4
8
other observers from
It looks really stupid, but it's not, in my opinion at least. If you lose the observer, if you lose that detection, your entire attack stops and you can't do anything. It was really annoying to just sit there with an army and then you gotta wait for the observers. And a new lurker attack.
Again,
there's cannons there now though to protect them.
He will be able to kill the cannon, and he still has one lurker there. Oh, I almost missed the other lurkers.
Yeah. And he's sending his entire army down. I'm not sure if that'd be necessary.
It is not, but it's really annoying, trust me.
Yeah.
At this point of the game, you just want to throw anything at these stupid 2 workers.
Yeah. I'm starting to think that maybe Exodus is a bit too safe. I might be wrong, but
I don't know how he can be too safe.
if it doesn't really attack, he's just letting the Zerg get back into the game. It makes it more possible for a comeback the longer he waits. And now he's getting a Defiler mount, he's getting a lot of tech while nothing else really happens. And this attack, if that gets into his main without... Ah yeah, it's easy there. He should be able to run into his base in time.
Would be fun if it is just a fake drop.
Yeah.
Okay, not so fake. These workers die.
Yeah. Yeah, it's... Shouldn't be able to do too much. But he does keep Exodus' army there, so he gets his 9 o'clock expansion up.
Yes.
And that's a bit what I'm thinking also about being too safe, that this type of play is possible.
And Jim needs his expansion on the left side.
Yeah.
He Maynarded a lot of drones. It's strange word to use.
Yeah. He actually did get the robotics facility.
Yeah, quite nice of him.
So it's nice that he has like 8 of them, observers.
Oh yeah, definitely. And it's nice that he is spreading them right now. Because if you have all the observers with your army, you're not able to come back with other observer faster than the rest. He's scouting and Exodus will see the expand at 9 o'clock. But I think Jim will be prepared. He has some lurkers, lots of sunkens.
Yeah, he's had too much time to be able to set it up. So I feel Exodus really needs to apply some real pressure before, you know, before Jim gets too much of the expansions and the defilers and yeah.
At such point of the game, because I'm really bad nowadays with Protoss, I just switch to carriers. Lots of carriers, lots of Corsairs, and because it's really stupid, people don't know what to do against it. Make tons of Scourges, okay, I got Corsairs. Got tons of Hydras, okay, I got Corsairs with web, with Disruption web. You got Ultralisks, okay, I got carriers. And and it's winning me some games, because at this point I don't know what to do. I don't have any clue what to do. I do Reavers, I lose. I do lots of High Templars or Archons, I lose. Whatever I do, I lose because I'm rusty as hell. My micro is bad and my macro is even worse. Good attack for Jim, but this won't win him the base. And nice lurkers, but the Protoss has zealots and he needs first to kill these zealots in order to try to do more stuff like this. 8 more workers are getting ready for some action.
Yeah,
in
baby.
the dropships. I mean overlords. Exos can, if he gets this base on the upper side, he can get back in the game and get control of the game.
Yeah.
Again, I think.
Mm.
But right now, I believe that both players are kind of equal.
Mm. Yeah, since he has a really large army, I guess Jim isn't gonna be able to take him head on.
Yeah, but this army is not able to do anything against the Zerg because of the workers and the Sunkens.
Yeah, that's true. So won't really be able to attack, but Jim won't be able to attack either. So I guess he just needs to power up while harassing. And it's
very important what will happen with this drop.
Yeah, and this looks really dangerous, especially if there's some defilers too. Exos isn't ready for this at all.
Yeah, and Jim will try to attack on the top side where the
Yeah,
expansion
that's really
is.
smart play.
The drop is going on into Exos' base.
Yeah, this might actually cost Exos the game.
Oh, it's a really tough position.
Yeah, cracklings are...
They're ridiculous.
Yeah, ridiculous. I'm interested in seeing if he's going for some kind of base trade. If he's just going to storm down the front. Because if you look at the defenses of... Well, it does... Well, I got lurkers there.
Well, he has lurkers and some defilers up there.
Yeah.
But Exos has a lot of army.
Yeah.
So,
And
but
most of the lurkers aren't even burrowed.
one thing is that they both have almost similar limit.
Yeah.
So maybe Jim is creating ultralisks or something like that. Let's see what's going on. What will happen? Okay, Exos is killing everything on his way. He didn't get a chance to say anything. Lurkers are doing damage, but not enough.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'll be able to take all the tech of Jim.
Okay, both players will lose their mains, as it seems.
Yeah. And Exos has 2 bases up there, as well as his 6 o'clock expansion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like Exos' position.
Yeah.
He is looking strong right now.
Yeah, that's true. Jim did really good at trying to get back into the game, though. It looks like he was about to get back in.
Yeah.
And I think if he had all those lurkers already buried, this attack would be entirely different.
What I didn't like about Jim is that he still 2 upgrades. He doesn't have the 30 upgrades for the attacker. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is kinda bad because it's almost 30 minutes in the game.
Yeah.
And he has all the tech he wants to have. At least until now.
Yeah.
And Exos still has 5 observers.
Yeah.
At least.
Done a really good job of keeping as many as possible alive.
And does he know about the expansion on the left bottom?
I don't know. But probably check all the expansions he can to be sure that there's no chance to get back.
Okay, I just thought of saying that it will be funny if he doesn't check with at least 1 zealot on the left in the main, but he is scouting there.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Exos doesn't have his tech, but he has everything else. All the map, all the expansions, all the minerals. GG. Well played, it's a real nice game. I wanted to see all the games such as this one.
Yeah. Well, that was a really... Well, I really like that game. It's not a lot. GG.
If we are not sleepy too much, we can play this best of 3. It can bring us some interesting games. I don't know, what would you say?
Yeah, I think it's getting a bit late for me. So I think I might be done for the night. But I could check if for just a minute if it'd be fine.
Okay.
Be right back.
Yeah. It was a really nice game.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna head off to bed.
Okay. Do you want me to ask the players if they want to play the best of 3?
Sure, if you'd like to, that is fine by me.
Okay. Well, because I really enjoyed this game and I would like to see on more. Well,
yeah, I could join for a bit if you'd like to have a bit co-cast, but about probably like 10 minutes, if that's fine.
Okay, sure, yes.
Yeah.
But Texas said that he needs to have a dinner.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's end it this way. It was a real pleasure to me to hear you finally and to cast all these games with you. It was really nice.
I'm hoping for some more friendly rivalry Clan Wars.
Yeah, it's really fun. Nowadays I enjoy more about the game, less about the competition, and I hope that some more such things will happen in the future. With our team, with your team, with everybody's team, and to see more and more players and teams to join the battles.
Yeah, that would be really nice.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Well, good games.
Yep. GG.
GG.
Thanks, Incomplete. And I don't know, sleep well.
You too.
Enjoy the night.
I will. Goodbye.
Okay, bye. And everybody on the stream who listened to us and watched the games, I hope you enjoy them. And I hope more of this will come in the future. We'll see more games, more players play. I have the intention to make more show matches and maybe fun Clan Wars. I'm not sure that I will cast our competitive Clan Wars or something like that, but from time to time I'll do the effort to have them covered and to have fun. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like StarCraft and if you're Bulgarian, check out Psistorm.eu. And if you're not Bulgarian, I just want to say that I hope that you enjoy tonight's games, and I hope you will enjoy StarCraft in the future. So good luck and have fun for me, Grast, and see you again soon. Bye.